Hey YouTubers, picked up a new AR a couple of weeks ago. Was able to run probably 500 rounds through it. I did the barrel break-in and adjusting the gas block and so forth. So it was extremely nice. This is my new AR. It's a JP15 with a 16-inch barrel. And if you guys know JP, most of his guns are DI guns, not the piston-driven guns. So you're able to put a extremely small forearm on it, and all of the forearms, they're all proprietary for JP. 16-inch. His muzzle brake is extremely nice. It looks almost milled in, so what they did was they timed it to where you're not running a crush washer or anything on that. And then I had the heat dissipator underneath the handguard over the barrel because that's supposed to reduce heat from the barrel as far as this part of the barrel. So you're getting, according to JP, the heat is just evenly distributed, and so it's going to cool the barrel off a little bit better. The nicest thing with this barrel, with this gun, I would say would be the trigger. This setup is it's a 3.5 to 4 pounds trigger pull, and it's not a competition trigger. I would say it's more of a tactical trigger, but all of his trigger are they're not dual stage, they're single stage trigger on it. So gun is clear, so I'll show you guys. There's no creep whatsoever. Let me do it as a righty. So I'm on it, and it's gonna break right there. And then the reset on it, that's it, and then it's gonna break again. So his trigger, you can get it, as far as the competition, you can go down to probably 3 pounds to 3.5 pounds. And then the tactical one, you can do 3.5 to 4, and then he has one that's 4 to 4.5 pounds. Bow carrier group, it's his full mass carrier group. So it's not the lightweight competition one. He has two types. He has the low mass, and then he has the full mass. So this is not a 3-gun rig. This is just an everyday gun. So I didn't want to go too light. I wanted more of something that I can depend on, and so running the full mass was the way to go. His just a regular A stock. I like this a lot better than the Magpul, because I find that with all the adjustable, I set it and then I don't even move it. Had a Scar 16, never even folded the stock, and then I just left it at one adjustment. So to me, getting one that's adjustable and all that, it wasn't worth it. So as far as the JP, this one right here is the JP15. So this is the forged upper and lower, made out of 70-75 aluminum with the standard charging on top. So he has one that's gonna, and then once you go above the forge, you're gonna do the billet. So his billet are extremely nice, but they're just a little bit too fancy for me. It's just he has cutouts and all that good stuff. And pricing wise, I think it's probably $400 to $500 more for the billet. The nice thing with the billet is now you're able to do one that's side charging. It's one model, and then you can do one that's side and still has the T charging on it. The only thing that I probably need to get is, I'm a lefty, and so I'll probably get one of the Ambi charging handle for it. Besides that, I think this gun it's set up. It came with a sling attachment for the Ace. So I put an attachment here and then the attachment here for it. I did the first time I shot it, I did 100 rounds. The barrel break-in, according to JP, you know, they wanted you to do 20 shots, clean the bore, run another 20. It's something that you don't have to do, and they're not really pushing that on you. It just states in the manual that, you know, that's the break-in. And, you know, they don't want you to get all stupid because it's, you know, you're not shooting 1,000 yards, 2,000 yards or anything crazy like that. So, I mean, they're telling you, yeah, do a break-in, but if you don't do a break-in, it's still going to run perfectly fine. All of his guns are 1 MOA for it, so out of the box, it's extremely accurate, and then, you know, the trigger itself is extremely nice. And then, you know, the box that it came in, it's a paper box, but it's lined. He gives you a lot of goodies, you know, earplugs, a graphite lube for the trigger system, lube, hat, a DVD, an owner's manual, and let's see what else. That's pretty much it. The heat dissipator on this thing is just extremely nice. This one is red. I think you can do it black, gray, and red on it, and the red shows up really nice on it. So like I said, I've shot 500 rounds through this. A buddy of mine, we went this past weekend, and he had a Bumsky on his AR. I should have videotaped you guys, for you guys, but he was shooting the JP, and it was just a tad slower than shooting his Bumsky AK. So that was, you know, that was pretty interesting. Just because the reset on this thing is so short, and you know, you don't have to stage it like a dual stage. I had a Geissele Super Scar trigger on my 16, and so that one took me a little while to get used to, because you kind of have to get on it, take away a little bit of the creep, and then it's going to break. Whereas this thing, there's no creep whatsoever. You're on it, and it's going to break, and then the reset on it is so short. And that's the nicest thing with the JP. And the trigger, it's not expensive. I think the whole kit, it's probably $120, $130, but you need to do some machining to it to install it. It's not a straight in drop in like a Scar or something. I mean, I'm sorry, the Geissele. So, like I said, this is my new JP15. Wonderful gun, extremely accurate, and it's you know, it's a DI gun. It's not a piston, so you know, you're able to get this part extreme. Oh, and the nice thing with the JP is that you do have the adjustable gas block, and so once you dial it in for your particular load, it's extremely soft shooting. This shoots as soft as the Scar 16 that I had, and to be honest with you guys, I ended up getting rid of the 16 in order to get the JP. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care.